While the dice mini-game in Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2 certainly looks quite complicated on paper, it's far simpler than you'd first think. Although you stumble upon this one quite early into the game, it can look rather daunting at first glance. With so many combinations and nitty-gritty rules to remember, you wouldn't be alone in struggling to wrap your head around it. But fear not, we've got a comprehensive rundown on how it plays and how you can get a step ahead of the competition sitting across from you. Players take turns placing 6 dice inside of a cup. All 6 dice are then rolled out onto the table and your goal is to make combinations. You can put aside any number of dice for said combinations, choosing whether to roll again or stick with what you've already got. Combinations here couldn't be more simple. You can roll 3, 4, 5, or 6 of any kind. There's also small and large straights, and even just rolling a 1 or a 5 nets you a small amount of points. The bigger and bolder your combination, the more points you'll earn. The twist here is in terms of how points are accumulated. After your first roll, you can choose to set aside any number of dice and roll again, or you can simply end your turn there and hand it over to your opponent. Should you end the turn, points from any combinations on the table are added to your score permanently. But if you decide to roll again, points from existing combinations are only temporary. If the next roll doesn't bring about any new combinations, you go bust and lose all of your points for that round. For instance, say in your first roll, you get a 3 of a kind. If you set that aside and then roll the remaining 3 dice, you need to get another 3 of a kind in order to get any points for the round. Fail to do so and you go bust, that initial 3 of a kind no longer counts. You always have to be able to make a combination from any roll. Spicing things up a bit are badges, unique collectibles found throughout the game. Most often, you'll be able to grab these at traders throughout the map, but they can occasionally be looted or found as quest rewards. Badges come in tin, silver, and gold rarity, but they're not necessarily yours forever. If you lose a game of dice while a badge is in play, not only do you lose your bet, but the badge as well. It's a high-risk scenario, but the benefits of high-tier badges are often game-changers well worth considering. For instance, there's the Gold Badge of Might that lets you add extra dice to your rolls, then there's the Gold Emperor's Badge that triples the points for a 3 of a kind with 1s. As you can see, they're quite effective. So there you have it, the full rundown on everything there is to know about the dice mini-game in Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.